took your boat along the Sword Coast and up to this river at the Mare of Dead Men, where the Sahuagin have made their base and have been a real thorn in the side for a bunch of people. You decided to set down a bit offshore and unfortunately encountered some resistance in the woods there. Though you dealt with it rather handedly. Unfortunately, your boat was left unattended and is currently unattended at the bottom, just offshore.
Can I swim down and check out the damage, see if it's fixable?
Sure. Are you proficient with carpentry tools?
I am with cartographer's tools.
Well, if you needed to map where the wreck is, you got that down.
Maps the damage out.
Yeah, go ahead and just make an intelligence check. Just a d20 plus your intelligence mod.
Hoo-hoo. Good. Oops. Could be worse.
Yeah, from what you can tell, they had basically gone to like the middle of the ship with their spears and just kind of jammed down against the hull there until they broke a hole through the hull, and it's then sank because the water came in. Unfortunately, you don't know how hard it would be to repair that type of damage, though it does look like that's the only like major damage to the ship.
Okay. And other than our ladders, nothing else on there.
Well, there was 5 ladders, 3 rain catchers, and
No, we turned the rain catchers into
3
dummies.
but they're also gone. Like a couple weapons.
No, I think we took all the weapons off, but I don't. Okay. And it's just like it's pretty far from any kind of shore, huh?
I believe you said you had parked it like 200 feet off the main shore.
Oh, I thought we said like a quarter. Oh no, you're right. I think.
We
probably
parked it far
way-
enough away that somebody standing on the Sahuagin base wouldn't be able to tell they were dummies.
Yeah.
That's correct. They didn't tell that they were dummies until they basically got up to the ship, and they're like, "Oh, well, fuck these guys, and we're gonna sink their ship."
Yeah, it was quarter mile from the Sahuagin base, but it was still only a little bit off of shore.
Oh, that makes sense. Is there? Can I take some rope and see if maybe we can pull it like ashore?
If you have a long enough piece of rope, you could certainly try.
Well, I mean, I can. Can anybody here not breathe underwater?
We have 2 non-swimming party members.
And
You said it's,
Or non-water breathing party members.
how deep is it under?
Let me check. Roll 2d10 for me.
Fuck.
Maximize.
I've never been more unhappy to roll high. 19,000 feet deep, dude.
No.
Fuck. I'm kidding.
It is 380 feet down.
What does light do? How light can?
It's a joke. Light is a cantrip.
Oh,
that
you
makes things
bitch!
glow.
You fucking slug. You're a
It's a
slug.
good joke, though.
I actually thought that was a thing. He's like, wait, that's a thing?
No, I look like an idiot. Thanks, Dylan. Damn, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think. I'm gonna have 100 feet of rope. Do we have another said 320.
So that's the distance you would need to like pull it from the shore to the shore. If you guys are swimming, you could always attach leads and then try to drag it upward while you're completely underwater.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get it to where the people on land could maybe just like help us because they can only go so far underwater.
So it's not 380 feet down; it's 380 feet from dry shore.
No, it's 380 feet down, 200 feet offshore. So
Okay.
whatever that. So like the hypotenuse
Oh
is
my
like
God.
410 feet or something.
That sounds steep.
Well, the topography isn't exactly like perfectly smooth in that section.
No.
It's also why it's kind of marshy.
Yeah. Well, let's give it. Okay. How much rope does anybody else have some rope? Oh, I also have 50 hemp rope. So I have 150 feet of rope.
I'm doing math. I have 300 feet of rope, and
Okay.
the boat would have rope on it, but not much.
I have 50 foot of rope and 100 feet of string.
So it sounds like to me, if you guys were to tie all of your ropes together, you could make a line that would reach from the wreck to the shore.
Okay. Let's do that, and yeah, see if we can maybe pull it
Okay.
at
And
least as close. to
are
shore
all
as
four of
possible,
you
yeah.
trying to drag on this line like a big tug of war?
Yeah. I think
Okay.
so.
Then I need all of you to make strength athletics checks.
Scroll. You sure I can't do perception?
I'm sure. You are heaving and hoeing.
Well,
Not
technically, it's
hoeing.
average.
I need the athletics check from Doris.
It's coming. Flooding.
Damn, Alondra. Nice. Take your caps lock off.
Why?
Bro. Oh,
400,
come on.
430 under.
Yeah. Like I said, the hypotenuse is about 410, so close enough.
The boat's long anyway. I'm sure some of it.
All right. So, with a combined athletics of 52, you begin heaving and hoeing, and you slowly begin dragging the boat from the depths along the bottom, just kind of trenching the silt, pulling it up onto the marshy shore. Bits of seaweed sticking to a little bits of a brackish water draining out. It takes you about an hour of just pulling on this rope to drag it to the 300 or 400 feet linearly straight to you.
Mm-hmm.
I then need all of you to make Constitution saving throws versus exhaustion.
Do we have a Paladin or no?
Not a thing between us four.
So most of you are fine. Alandra, however, that really pooped you out. You have a level of exhaustion.
Yep, I had to add an exhaustion to my limited features list now.
All right. But yes, your boat with a hole in the hull is on the shore.
Can I start maybe seeing if is anybody proficient with carpenter's tools? Is of any kind? Or like any? Oh. Do you want to see if maybe can fix the boat?
I can try. I don't have a good int though.
So you are proficient with carpenter tools?
Yeah.
All right. Do you guys have wood?
There's a
Uh,
little spare lumber, but not enough probably to patch the hole on the ship. We had some boards, but I don't think it would be enough because we didn't have pitch or anything else saved up.
Well, you are in a marsh. There are trees and the like here.
I was about to say we
Okay.
could chop some trees down or just take some some. I gotta imagine there's some part of the boat we could move wood from.
You basically just need to fell one tree, and just enough to get enough wood to repair the hole. And then I'm going to need that carpentry check from Alondra. This is a dexterity-based check.
Oh, well, that I'm good at.
I'm just gonna be punching a tree to bring it down.
Well, you have weapons. But yeah, it looks ugly. You're no shipwright, but with your carpentry skills, you are able to splice the boards and you coat it in pitch and all that good stuff so that it's watertight. The boat will float.
That's fucking awesome. Are all our ladders still there?
Yeah, the Sahuagin did not loot the ship. They simply sunk it.
Thank God. Should we head back to Saltmarsh and I don't know regroup? Alondra looks pretty beat.
I'm just a little tired. I'm fine.
Yeah. But we should at least go out to sea, right? I don't think it's a good idea to stay this close to the
I wouldn't
base.
recommend going out to sea with this boat.
I thought it was watertight. We couldn't get back to Saltmarsh.
It's basically sitting at 1 HP. It would go down very easily. It would be better to go back to Saltmarsh to repair the boat, not to recuperate it.
I mean, we can do that too. Do two birds with stone.
And it's
Like,
at
properly
14
have
hit
it.
points.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd say we head back to Saltmarsh for, 1, 2, few days, however long it takes to either find a new boat or fix this one. You guys cool with that?
Yeah, I'm good with that.
To Saltmarsh, because I definitely don't think we should do combat with people here right now.
Okay.
Well,
So you start heading back to Saltmarsh. Night falls rather quickly as you set out. Sleeping on the boat, you eventually make it the next day. It is late in the evening when you pull into Saltmarsh. But your boat held up, and you were not accosted on your way there. But you can see like all the docks are shut down, all the stores are closed. Basically only the inn is open.
Let's check the inn out and ask about when the ship will be, or the shipwright will be back at the docks.
No, the shipwright will be at the docks in the morning. You guys need a room for the night?
Yes, please.
Very good. Well, we've got the same rooms you stayed in before, still open.
We'll take them.
All right. So you guys, I believe it was gold per night per person. And you guys spend the night, which passes uneventfully. Morning comes, you've had a successful long rest.
Should we head to the dock to see if we can find someone to be able to fix the boat?
Well, that depends. How much money do we have? Because usually those things cost money, unless there's a favor we can do for them.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. Yeah, we can either. We've done some damage to this hooligan, so I think it's okay if we take even like a week to kind of get back settled, and then yeah, if we need to do a favor or take a quest on to get some money to fix the boat, I think we could do that.
Well, who's the
But
talker in the party?
I do have a minus both persuasion and deception.
Does anybody have positive modifiers to their persuasion or deception?
Yes.
What are they?
+3 to persuasion, +5 to deception.
You should probably talk.
Who am I talking to?
We're trying to get our ship fixed.
So
Who
yeah, we're
usually
just
fixes ships?
Frankie from One Piece.
Yeah, Frankie.
But yeah, we'll just head to the docks, find a shipmaster or a shipwright or anyone down there that might know how to fix a boat. It's not a huge boat, it's just a keel boat. So
Okay, before we go, like, what's the plan here? 'Cause we only have fucking 18 gold. I don't know.
just to find out how much it would be to fix the boat.
Ah,
And if he says it's 50 gold, then we go do something to make some money and come back.
Well, if you only need 50 gold, I can probably get that in a day.
But you know what I mean? Like we'll figure out what it's going to cost and then go from there. Make a plan on the fly.
I'm just trying to find the thing where it tells me how much it costs to repair ships. Give me a second. Alright, so let's see. A keelboat. That's stat block. So a keelboat has a capacity of 100 hit points. It's currently at 14. The shipwright is a dwarf. Where did I just saw his name?
Dwarf named Friedman?
No.
That's where he retired to.
It is a dwarf named Dimvan Bloodboot. He has a peg leg. And when you which of you is approaching him?
A
I
month.
am.
Sorry, who was that?
A mun.
Okay. So yeah, as you approach, he looks at you, and he's kind of gruff, and he's oh, so you're the people who brought in that piece of crap last night, eh?
Oh yeah, we got into it quite a bit with the Sahooligans.
Yeah, nasty critters, those.
Yeah, they're stirring around, making us a little nervous about how close they're approaching Salt Marsh. So, we would hire to go, kind of take care of them, look at the lizard folks a little bit too, try to protect the city. You know how much it'd run us to get this boat back to fixed up?
Well, that depends on how much gold you got, how much time you want it to be tied up for.
What's the best value I can get in a balance of time and money?
Well, let's see, in its current state, I'd probably need about 7 days to repair to like new condition. and that'll run you about 140 gold.
140.
Yep.
All right. And if it were to take longer?
Well, the only reason it would take longer is if there's some other problem with your ship than what I could see. But it looks like something just kind of chewed through your hull there.
Okay. Well, we're a little short on funds right now. Is there anything we can do for you to make some money, or anything we can acquire or help you with to make up the difference in our funds?
Well, that depends. You're all adventuring types, yes?
Is there?
Well, you see, my cousin, Hjalkam, is up in the mountains. Been looking to prospect a mine. He's run into some trouble. Not sure exactly what kind, but if you were to go up into the hills and find him, he could probably fill you in. I'm sure he'd be willing to pay you for your efforts.
Do you know what he would be paying roughly? I mean, would it think it would cover the cost of the fix?
If it was enough to stop his mining expedition, oh, I'm sure it would cover that. At least, possibly even more than that.
Okay. And how far is this mine from here?
No, it's not too far. Maybe 2 days march west inland, or sorry, east inland.
All right. I'll kind of look around to the rest of the party. Does that work for you guys?
Yeah, back in 4 days.
That sounds pretty
Maybe
good.
5 based on 5 or 6 based on what. But yeah. Can we so how much money do we have total on it? I have 9 gold on me.
I have 18. As from what was left of the whole party stuff.
Can we put can we give you 17 gold as a down payment so you can start now, and then we'll come back with the rest after we've helped your cousin out?
Make a persuasion check.
Dylan.
I didn't see it, motherfucker.
It's fine. Someone make a persuasion check.
Dylan.
Scratches his beard a little bit. Well, for my cousin, you got yourself a deal.
Appreciate that, friend. I officially have no. Okay, yeah. If everybody's good, because you're not exhausted at all anymore, right? Olin?
What's that?
You don't have any levels of exhaustion. You got the long rest.
We slept on the ship, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. If we're all ready, I say let's head. What? Sorry, Andrew. What was the name of the place that we're headed? It's a mine we're headed to, or just some hills.
He said it's a mine up in the hills east of town, about 2 days' walk. His cousin, Hjalkam, had been prospecting out there.
Gotcha. Yeah, I say let's head there. See how much distance we can get today. No point in wasting time.
It's not like we have money to spend.
Exactly.
All right. So he marks on a map kind of roughly the location of his prospecting camp. And you guys begin trotting your way into the wilderness.
And then I both have and I'm proficient with photography.
Excellent.
Oh.
And yeah, you're following this path. As the somewhat rough and broken terrain near the coast gives ways to shrubs and hills, bit of trees, but greener pastures as you get farther away from salt marsh, the sea, and the marsh to its north. And eventually, 2 days hence, you find yourselves on top of a hill, and you can see that it goes down to a dell. And on the and as it starts to come back up, you can see a small camp has been laid out with a couple of carts, about a half dozen tents, kind of set up into the shadow of the valley you're looking in, and what appears to be rough-hewn logs from those trees I mentioned, holding up what appears to be a mine entrance going down into that hill. From the top there, and it's about 10 o'clock in the morning, you don't see any activity at the camp.
Can I start heading into the mine a little bit and see if there's anybody in there?
Well, you'd have to get to the camp first. Like, the camp's down the hill from, like, you're at the top of a hill looking down
I'm
at this
sorry,
camp.
I thought you meant the camp looked empty.
It does look empty. It looks abandoned. Like, you see the tents, you see the carts, but you don't see any people. You can see where there's clearly been activity, but just not activeness at the moment.
Yeah, let's head to the camp.
All right. And, you know, the camp's about 150 feet from the top of the hill. As you get within about 20 feet of the hill, you hear what sounds like the clanking of pots and pans coming from one of the tents.
Inside the tent.
Well, as you start approaching the tent, the flaps abruptly ripped away as you see this dirty, bloody, bedraggled dwarf wielding a flail in one hand and a morning star in the other. And he comes out screaming, "You'll never take me alive!" Oh. Who the hell are you lot?
Well, we're not here to take you dead. I'll tell you that much. We're from Saltmarsh. Are having our boat fixed by your cousin. Name escapes me. And told us that as we could earn our payment for the boat by coming and helping you, because he said you needed some help with the mine because there was something stopping you from being able to do the work that you needed to do.
We heard you need help and you pay well.
Yes.
And he says, like, Tim Von, that old reprobate, he sent you up here?
Sure did.
Huh. Well, he's right about that. I do need help, as you can obviously see. And you can also see that his armor's, like, barely hanging on. It looks like he's patched himself up with, like, hastily applied bandages. So I came up here about 3 months ago with a company of dwarves. Been mining this mine. You know what we found? Silver. Lots of silver. Been great. And then, other people, seeing how profitable our mine is, started trying to edge in on it. Typical, you know, competitive such. Nothing entirely incapable of us. Until that bitch showed up. And drow.
What bitch would that be?
This drow bitch named Nesnar. And her followers basically laid siege to us here. We barely got a message out to Saltmarsh. I'm all that's left.
You
You?
wiped out your whole company?
Aye, all 8 of us. Well, 7. I'm still alive.
Wow. They sound strong.
Lucky's more like it. Regardless, if you could see to it to helping clear out this mine of this infernal drow presence, I would be much obliged. I have I have 5,000 silver pieces inside the mine, ready to go, and they're yours if you clear out that drow bitch.
Do you have any electrum?
You're so lucky I don't have permissions here.
No.
Yeah. Well, we would be happy to take that deal.
Excellent. Excellent. I got some bad news, though. This is going to be kind of embarrassing. I don't have a map of the mine. It was inside the mine when we got ambushed, and I kind of left it behind. So I'm afraid you're going to have to figure your own way around in there.
Well, how many mains and how many branches did you roughly dig?
We're dwarves, lad. It's all Maine.
I hold up my cartographer's tools and navigator's tools, and I just say, "Don't worry, I think we'll do just fine."
I trip him.
Good. I'm in no
okay,
fit
so how many-
state to come and help you, so I'll wait here for the good news.
That's okay. Do you know roughly how many people there are in there? Is it like a company similar to yours, or much larger?
Oh, let's see here. Nesnar came in with a couple of giant spiders and some bugbears, and a couple of dwarves. But that was it. Now, a bitch like that, she's probably raised some undead, so you'll probably have to deal with that too.
Okay.
Good news is the tight quarters of the mine should make it pretty easy for you to isolate them and take them out without having to fight them all at once.
I think we'll start off with some scouting and maybe how many tunnels and stuff we can figure out.
Of course. He waves
Yeah.
towards the nut tents. If you have to retreat and spend the night, by all means, I've got spare tents at the moment.
Is
Handy.
yeah, that's nice. Does it seem like they have an end goal of some kind, or are they just holed up in the mine?
They're jumping my claim for it. They want the silver.
Okay. What would you rate, like, how challenging would you rate? No, I'm just kidding. Okay, yeah. Should we maybe head in and start scouting the mine guys? Kind of getting a rough idea, and we kind of map out at least the entrance, some of the early tunnels in it.
Yeah.
Let's head in.
What time of day is it?
Pretty early. It's like
It's
maybe
like 10
11
o'clock in the morning.
Oh, okay. We'll be back by lunch.
Yeah.
So let's.
Is it just like dark in there, or are there like torches lighting the entrance stuff?
Well, dwarves.
You don't see any torches. Like, you don't see any lanterns or anything kind of lighting the way. You would know that dwarves have dark vision and are well known for their tunnel skills.
Okay.
Would you like a flashlight?
No, I mean, does anybody here Who? I don't think I have dark vision. Else?
I have dark vision.
I have dark vision.
I have dark vision.
Then I will hang out in the middle.
All right. So you guys are entering the mine then?
Yep.
All right.
Is it? Sorry, am I able to? Am I still gonna be able to like keep track of the like keep a running map, even if I don't have dark vision? It's kind of based on where we're headed and the turns we make and stuff.
Based on description of the people give you and your skill with cartographer's tools, probably.
Okay, cool.
So some of you do have dark vision, yes?
Everybody
3 out of
except
4
for
of it.
him.
Everybody except me. Yeah.
Okay. All right, yeah, well, you can see the entrance to this mine is about a 10-foot wide tunnel, about 10 feet tall, reinforced with wooden timbers. Looks like it's been locally sourced. Going down through the soil and the clay and into the rock of this hill.
You know what? I think I lied. I do have dark. I'm sorry.
What race are you?
Genasi. I just looked it up and it said they all have dark vision, but I don't see it on my character. So I was.
What source are you looking up that says they all have dark vision? The sheet's pretty accurate.
Google.
Yeah, where did Google take you?
Yep, but my. I don't know. It just says
I got it.
Wargamer. Oh, never mind. In 3.5, they all have dark vision. 5th edition.
Exactly.
Fire Genasi have it. Okay. Nope, I'm blind.
Okay. So yeah, you guys head into there. As it enters the rocky portion of the tunnel, you notice that the timbers aren't really present anymore. It looks like they were digging straight into the bedrock. You also notice that the temperature is beginning to drop. It's a bit almost kind of clammy feeling down here. After about 120 feet of just tunnel, going straight down and forward into this hill, the tunnel leads into a large cavern supported by a natural pillar of rock and containing 3 stalagmites. In the western part of the cave, behind the column of rock, you can see 3 bedrolls and a heap of ordinary supplies: sacks of flour, bags of salt, casks of salted meat, unlit lanterns, flasks of oil, pickaxes, shovels, and other gear. Amid the supplies, you can also see the body of a dwarf. In the northeastern section, the cavern has collapsed, forming a 10-foot wide, 20-foot deep pit. A sturdy hemp rope is tied off around a nearby stalagmite and dangles down into the side of the pit.
Is the dwarf dead?
Yes,
Yeah.
he's very obviously dead.
Okay.
And it dead ends here?
It's a pit.
Well, there's a
Oh,
pit.
yeah.
You can see rope going down to the pit, but you haven't gone over to investigate the pit.
I'd like to go look over the pit very sneakily.
All right. Well, make a stealth check as you approach the pit. Aha. Well, you can see that the pit goes down about 20 feet, at the bottom of which you can see rough-hewn tunnels leading out to the east and the northwest.
And no people, no nothing. I see tunnels down there.
You see tunnels down there, and you don't see anybody.
Alright. We got a couple tunnels down here. Guys, you guys want to look around in this room at all? This cavern? that. Check the dwarf before we go down.
I'm just along for the ride, so whatever you guys want. I'm blind.
Dylan's face.
Dylan is not enjoying taking it right now.
All right.
But yeah,
Going down.
All right. Just you going down, or is everybody going down?
I'm following the group.
I'm going down.
Going down.
All right. So who's going down first?
Aye, Captain.
All right. So Amon, you're going kind of slowly climbing down this rope. Looks to be fairly good condition. You get to the end of the rope, kind of land on the rock, which feels a lot spongier than you would expect. As you realize the rock is moving under you, and you guys should roll initiative.
Slime. It's good, slime.
Gelatinous cube.
No, you're not inside of it, not yet.
Oh, come on, let me be quick. Yes.
Not faster than me.
Gotta be quicker than that.
I'm using a fucking luck point. Screw that.
This is going to go well.
Don't waste luck on a niche.
Fine. You're right, but I'm mad.
A niche only matters for the first round for very few classes that it actually matters in turn order.
All right,
My class.
So, Elandra, do you have anything that prevents surprise?
I am quite alert.
Excellent. Well, you're at the top of this escarpment. The rope is in front of you, 20 feet down. You see Amon standing there with the rock under his feet starting to move, like in an ooze-like manner.
So he's the only one that's climbed down the rope,
He was the first one down the rope.
and the rest of the party's on top of the rope. Or,
Yes.
Like, are they on top or are they climbing the rope?
It's only 20 feet, so I figured you guys were going one at a time.
Okay. All right, I cut the rope and walk away. No, I'm kidding.
You know, you get to keep the rope if you just pull it up.
Oh, good point. Yeah, I pull the rope up and walk away.
Could,
No, all right, I will take a shot at the ooze.
Okay, well, roll to hit.
Actually, I don't even need to. Actually, no, I'll still. Da-da-da. All right.
Well, that'll
I
hit
am
him.
an assassin, so that's a crit.
Very nice. There's also an ally in 5 feet.
I was aiming, so I had advantage.
Ah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, duh.
Assassin doesn't provide advantage. It just unless you have surprise advantage. But
Yes.
too often for players.
It's hard to pull off.
Mm-hmm. All right. For a total of 23 piercing to our fellow down there.
All right. Yeah, it looks like that bloodied it.
All right.
Anything else?
Hang out and watch.
Okay. Amon, do you have anything that prevents surprise?
Muted.
No, sir.
Doris, do you have anything that prevents surprise?
No.
Bruce, do you have anything that prevents surprise?
In D&D, no.
Okay. The ooze. The ooze is going to smack Amon.
Oh, just a smack?
Does a 23 hit you?
Sure it is.
All right, so it does 6 points of bludgeoning damage and 3 points of acid damage to you. And that is all it does. Elandra.
Let's see. I shoot it again.
Roll to hit. That'll hit it.
Another 20, almost as much as my freaking crit.
All right, yeah, it's looking to be near death. Anything else?
Nope.
All right, Amun.
Yeah. I disadvantage like the whole floor, right?
It's basically the whole floor. Yeah, you're not at disadvantage. You're just essentially in melee at a distance of 0.
Would I have disadvantage if I just like shot a Eldritch Blast at it?
Yes, that a range attack would be a disadvantage.
Do you not carry a weapon?
Yeah, a rapier.
Use that.
I'll smack it with a rapier.
All right, roll to hit.
Why? Why take a disadvantage when you're literally in melee? I shoot it with Eldritch Blast. Oh wait, I'm in melee and have a sword.
The rapier? That's why.
Well, you don't hit. Anything else?
No. That's it.
All right. Doors. What would you like to do?
Slide down the rope and hit it.
Okay, do you have a climb speed?
I do not have
Okay.
swim speed.
It is like a 20-foot nearly vertical drop. So you can climb down the rope, which will take 40 feet of movement. You can slide down the rope, where you'll take some fall damage, or you can just jump and take all the fall damage.
I'll slide.
Okay. I will need you to make a dexterity acrobatics check then.
Oh.
Yeah,
And I failed.
okay. Yeah, you slide. Your feet kind of give out under you, and you land prone, taking 3 points of bludgeoning damage right next to the ooze. But you're down there, and you've only lost like 20 feet of movement.
Oh, so can I still get up?
Do you have it?
Attack?
How much movement speed do you normally have?
30 feet.
So it costs 15 feet to stand up. You spent 20 going down the rope. So you can't stand up. You can attack while prone. You're just at disadvantage.
Eh.
You can also action dash back up the rope. That'd be funny.
I'm a paladin. Not action. Oh, yeah, I could.
Actually, no, you'd still have to stand up technically, so no, you couldn't.
No. Oh, shit. That's funny. I'll just attack while I'm
All right. Well, make your attack roll at disadvantage.
Yeah.
That unfortunately misses.
All right. Hold on. I'm
Anything
down
else?
here.
All right, Bruce.
So I'm 20 feet away up on the edge of the cliff.
Yes.
Is it an action to light a torch?
Yes.
I'm just gonna take a fucking shot straight down at the cube. My radiant symbol.
All right. Roll
At
it.
disadvantage, right? Because I don't have dark vision.
If you don't have dark vision and no one has a light source out, yeah. As you are effectively blind. That hits it.
Let's freaking go.
What type of damage is that?
Radiant.
Ah.
It's called Radiant Sunbolt. I don't know why it took so long.
All right. Yeah, the sunbolt hits it. And it dissolves. You guys are out of initiative.
Oh,
Aw. All right. What do these tunnels look like?
Well, as you look in each direction, you can see that they appear to go to tunnels, going forward about 20 to 30 feet before ending in intersections.
Let's go east first.
Okay. Are you going now, or are you waiting for the rest of the party to come down the rope?
He's gone.
No, they can come on down. Can I? Oh, yeah. I look around, see if I see anything else. Who's like?
Sure, make an investigation check.
and
Oh, no.
then I guess I'll touch myself to get those 3 points back.
Okay. You look, and this all looks to be like stone. You don't see any evidence of oozes.
Jesus Christ.
Touching himself.
All right. You guys down here yet?
Yep.
All right, to the east.
Okay. So as you approach the T intersection, Amun is still in front. Yes.
Yeah.
60 feet of dark vision.
Mm-hmm.
Just updating the map. Give me a second. Yeah, close. Alright, so as you head down to that T intersection, you can see it to the north. The rough stone gives way to old-looking masonry. And to the east, the tunnels intersect in a natural-looking 30-foot-high cavern. Some of the walls, especially those closer to the north, are carved with what look to be simple old reliefs showing dwarf and gnomes mining together. Below them on the floor are nearly 24 skeletons in rusted scraps of armor scattered across the cavern floor.
Should we just map this little cavern and maybe head west?
You can map it out. And it doesn't look like anything's alive in there, from what I can tell.
Make a perception check.
Oh, a divine sense. Can that help?
You can
We're
pop
looking
Divine
for-
Sense, are you?
Does that work on infernals?
Undead. It works on undead.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll pop a divine sensey.
I'm very perceptive, though.
Indeed. So the Divine Sense, you don't sense anything. However, as you're looking at that, Amun, your eyes drift towards this 30-foot-high ceiling. And you see little bat-like creatures kind of clinging to the ceiling. About 10 of them.
Like normal sized bats.
They're a little bit bigger. They're like giant bats.
There's Batman's in there.
Not human sized, more like possum sized bats.
Okay.
You guys are lucky. These are PHB bats, not my bats.
There's some large bats in there. Is there anything you guys think we need to go in there and look for?
Did you see any of our targets?
No.
You
This
just
is the
answered
north
your own
one?
question.
This was a scouting trip originally, so we can also head west to get a little bit better idea of the scope of what maybe is ahead, and then maybe head back, group, then kind of decide what to do there, decide which direction to go.
I know, but this is. I'm trying to figure out which cavern we're looking at with the bats. Is it from where the map is right now?
So the
The
bats are in
larger
that
area, right?
western area, that oblong-shaped cavern.
The oblong shape that goes to the other directions.
That goes to the north, the south, and the east.
Oh, okay. So they're in the middle of that. Yeah, we'll go west.
All right, so you're going back to the cave-in at the front, and then going across that to the west.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So as you head in that direction, the ceiling gets a little lower, as you realize that this area consists of numerous intersecting passages. The ceilings are only 6 feet high, and several of the passages end in what look to be partially excavated rock faces. Rough Cavern continues to the north with a slightly westerly bent to it. To the east and the west, you can see it looks to be rubble. Though it does look like there are other ways to go in those directions. If that makes any sense.
So the east and west is like rubble as we're going through, but then there's like an east-west intersection like around the rubble, or
Sort of. Here.
Just give him a freaking second, Dylan.
oh, sorry. I was just trying to picture it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you can see there's numerous turnoffs and various openings. It appears almost like this was an excavation.
To the westernmost part under that goes north and south as well, or a dead end?
Like it goes north and south.
To the west.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it goes north and south, though from the rubble there, it's either not cleared or just dead ends. Sorry, I didn't cover that part.
Looks like the south is rubble based off the pebbles just outside the black, and the north has somewhere to go. Potentially.
Do you want to peek around that where the rubble is?
Yeah, it's more rubble.
East. To the east, I mean, though. Peek around that northern corner. See if that
Yeah.
continues going.
Going over, sneak up, peek north through the next to that other rubble on the east.
Ah, okay. Well, go ahead and make a stealth check as you approach that corner and look to the north.
There you go.
Alrighty. So you look to the north, and you can see that it goes, 10 feet to another T intersection, then like 20 feet to another T intersection. This looks to have been carefully cleared out. It also appears to be unusually clean. The floor's almost like shining as if polished.
Sounds like a trap.
Only one thing that does that.
A gelatinous cube.
Osmodeus.
I don't know what does
That or a wizard with a pressure washer.
I've never heard that. I really like that.
What, that or a wizard with a pressure washer?
Yeah, I don't know. I just thought that was really funny.
Underdark's character is a wizard with a pressure washer.
That's hilarious.
Like a Blastoise?
What are you not getting?
We
It's a
never
wizard
actually
with a pressure
determined
washer.
where it comes from.
No one's ever asked me. I know where it comes from, but no one's ever asked me where it comes from. Anyway, we're getting sidetracked. So yeah, to the
Okay,
north you
so-
see that set of tunnels. Look to have been carefully cleared away, the floor almost gleaming with its polished-like sheen.
Yeah, I'll tell the guys. It's awfully clean in there. I don't want to go that way.
Does it look like there's anything on the ceiling?
Does the ceiling look clean as well?
Yeah, the ceiling, the walls, all that's like almost shiny. It's only a 6-foot high ceiling. Some of you are stooping to walk in here.
It looks very slippery. I don't want to go that way.
Okay. Do you want to head north a little bit and peek around those corners and then?
Yeah. You guys, yeah. I'll just sneak my way up there.
Alright, you start sneaking your way up there. I will need another stealth check from you.
Oh, fuck. Oh, okay.
Did that work?
Yeah.
It did.
It just named it slash, and the slash doesn't show up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the slash basically just makes it look bold. Alright, yeah, as you sneak up. The tunnel to the west looks like it goes about 10 feet, ending in rubble. Like it's been partially cleared, but not fully. As you go the next 10 feet up to that intersection, it goes to the east and begins, after about 5 feet or so, looking really clean and shiny. Though after 30 feet, another T intersection. To the north, you can see two branches. One to the right, which goes more north. It looks like it's kind of a natural cave. And you can almost hear what sounds like water coming from that direction. The other goes to the northwest. Looks to be like a cleared tunnel, though this one is not shiny clean.
Hey, looks like we more Gelatinous cube right there. We're gonna got that area mapped out. Taking notes on this, Bruce. Maker.
Pasting.
I know. Talk about like in-game map.
Leave me alone. Well, so what do you think? Do you want to risk the clean, shiny route? Do you want to keep exploring what looks north? Do you want to head back east and check out more of that side? Kind
I
of.
was planning on going towards the water. I just didn't know if he was updating the map. I was giving him time.
I am, yes. Sorry. Unfortunately, natural caverns take a bit longer than purely orthogonal walls.
Fair enough. Jeez, this fucking dwarf wasn't lying. They just fucking dug. There was no fucking rhyme or reason.
And the water is
That
never seen
northernmost way
Minecraft?
that kind of waves a little bit as it goes north.
These guys are hunting for fucking diamond, dude.
Yeah, I was gonna say Minecraft looking for diamonds. It's exactly what this looks like.
okay. Before we go north towards the water, I'll take a peek around that corner over yonder.
Okay. The corner over yonder is the one to the northwest?
Yes.
Okay. You take a look. Looks to go about 30 feet to collapsed rubble.
All right. To the water it is.
Okay.
Or just straight north.
That's where north is.
Oh, I thought the water was to the.
Very carefully, like to make sure there's no ooze, traps, etc. As I lead the party through this.
Alright. So you start going forward stealthily into this area. A still pool fills much of this large cavern. The water is dark, revealing little of what might lie within. The shore of the pool consists of a thin layer of broken shells from strange pale mussels, and a fishy odor hangs in the air. You can see a set of steps climbing upward to the east, and a sluggish stream flowing out of the cave to the northeast and into like a wall where it gets so low that you'd have to be like swimming under the water to be able to follow it.
Dark water.
Dark waters.
In this cavern, doesn't look like there's any signs of life in here.
You do not see any.
Definitely something in the water.
Check the ceiling.
Check the what?
The ceiling. Are there more bats?
Oh yeah. They're bats.
Make a perception check.
Or anything on the ceiling, not just bats.
Sure, I understood. Make a
Okay.
perception check. The ceiling appears to consist of rock.
Rock bat.
You don't see anything up there.
All right. Staying away from the water. The water, like, this edge is like, is it like a puddle, like leaking out, or is it like it look like it has depth to it, from what I could tell?
It looks like it has depth to it, and given just the way that it's kind of structured, without going like right up to it, it would be hard to look down into it.
Yeah. I'll hug the wall and peek up the staircase. Away from
Okay.
the water as best as possible.
Yeah. Alright, so the steps go up about 10 feet to what looks to be a cross intersection. Options go north and south and east. To the east, however, you can see at the top it only goes 10 feet, ending in what appears to be a stone door, closed with iron handles and hinges.
Okay. I'm gonna relay to the party that there's a door up there.
Yeah, that area looks almost like it's been cut and smoothed and like not like a rough, quick cavern like this, like the tunnel that you followed up to this water room was.
Mhm. So we got bats. Basically, the only other way to go west. We have a door up here. Oh, we can go north or south up there.
Yeah, it's a cross intersection, north and south, but you couldn't see that way just from the bottom of the steps, and then across the steps, 10 feet to a door.
Okay. Go this.
Do you feel like checking out either the north or south path stairs, or
Yeah, I just like to make sure that there's none of the steps are gonna give out or trapped or anything on me before I go up them to take a peek north and south.
the stairs are a mimic?
Oh, you're checking the stairs for traps?
Yeah.
Make an investigation check.
Oh. All right, up the stairs.
Alright, you go up the stairs. To the cross intersection. Sorry?
A peek north.
Yeah, you peek north,
Well, yeah.
and you can also see to the south. To the south, it's easy because it only goes about 10 feet, and then you've got a collapsed, like, unexcavated room. Tunnel. To the north, it goes about 20 feet to another set of steps going up, and then you can see that there's a wall there, and what appears to be another T intersection at the top of the wall.
All right, do you guys want to try this door, or do you want to keep moving upwards, northwards? All right, is the door locked?
Do you attempt to open it, or how are you determining that?
Is the handle it's just pull, no like knob or anything like?
Looks like it's a
lever or
push
anything
door.
like that? Push door. Is it Does it really be possible to open it quietly, or is it gonna be like stone on stone grinding?
It looks like it's stone on stone grinding. It would take like you could attempt to do it, but it would require quite a bit of good stealth work to open this quietly.
Yeah, we'll try it.
Okay, make a stealth check as you push on the door, with the handle and all that to try to open it. Okay, so you gently kind of ease the handle open and start pressing on it, and you feel the door give quietly like a quarter of an inch. But then it stops as if there's something on the other side that's obstructing the door.
All right.
And as the door kind of cracks open just a little bit, quietly, you also hear gruff voices kind of echoing through quietly. What languages do you speak?
Speak common and infernal.
Okay, they are not speaking either of those.
I wave the party up and have them listen to see if they recognize what type of voices they are.
Are they speaking primordial?
Damn it, that's what I was gonna say.
Why doesn't everybody type in what languages they know besides common in chat, and I'll let you know if any of you recognize what they're saying.
Copy.
And nah, you copy me, bitch.
I typed it first.
Yeah.
Oh, I also speak money.
Okay. Unfortunately, these kind of gruff, guttural sounds that are obviously language, they are a language none of you know.
Oh, Ladrin knows it. She just don't speak it. She would recognize deep speech.
No, this is not deep speech.
Is it close?
Actually, because you... No, it's not. Actually, you do know Dwarvish, which shares a script with this language. This appears to be a goblin dialect.
Goblin.
Well, when you said deep and guttural, that was my first instinctual thought.
I mean, fair enough. That's why I'm clarifying. Like, no, it's not. It's not Illithid.
Okay. Well, that
Clarify,
answers that question.
we are looking for. The dwarf outside did say infernal, right? Infernal bitch.
Well, he called her infernal. It's a common insult. It doesn't directly mean they're a demon.
No, I
So,
don't think goblins say
just a bit of background information that your characters would know that you might not. Drow are the Dark Elves. They come from the Underdark. And they are, by and large, patroned by and worship
The spider bitch.
the spider bitch named Lulth, who resides in the Abyss, in a layer of the Abyss called the Demon Webs. So it's not entirely accurate to refer to them as infernal bitches, but it's a lot closer than just being purely metaphorical.
They're the absolute enemies of the infernal.
Well, demons are the absolute enemy of the infernal. Drow are drow.
Yeah.
They're a type of elf. They're mortals. They're not from the Abyss. They worship an entity from the Abyss, and they are empowered by an entity from the Abyss.
Okay. Well, I will have the cartographer note the door with goblins on his map. Goblin-like creatures, and sneak northwards and check east-west.
Okay.
I'm not scared of stairs anymore, so.
All right. You sneak there quietly. I will need another stealth check as you approach the T intersection.
Oh, I reset my computer.
I do need a stealth check. Did that not come through? Oh, there it is. I guess I just have to pay attention more. Sorry. All right, 14. Actually, I have to check that.
A good sign.
Oh, it's a very good sign.
Okay.
Interesting things might be afoot.
It's about to rain money, dude.
All right. So you get to the top of that T intersection, and you can see that the hall continues to the west. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 feet to a T intersection. You can continue to the west or go north. However, to the west, about 60 feet from you, you can see it is collapsed and rubble filled. To the east is immediately a set of stairs heading down another 10 feet. And from there, you can see it opening up into a rougher, more cavern-like room. Though because you're angled at the top of the stairs, you can only see a rather restricted amount of space into it.
And that's from the T intersection. That's what I can see. So.
Mhm.
Do those dotted-looking lines thing?
The tunnel of water.
That indicates. Remember how I said that the water
Oh.
is a stream heading out to the northeast, but the rock face comes so low you'd have to be swimming under the water to stay in it. That's just a representation that there's a tunnel there.
Gotcha.
Okay, I'll go to the east and peek north prior to going down the stairs.
Okay. So you go to that room, and there. Sorry, natural cavern walls. Give me a second.
Give me some time to.
I didn't do anything. I'll describe how many steps I take as I'm heading east and have Bruce map it out.
Okay. So what you see is that a wide rift fills the eastern half of this cavern. A stream pours out of the western wall and then tumbles down into the rift before flowing north. Several ropes are secured to iron stakes along the western edge of the rift, leading down to the chasm below. You can also see in this room three large furry humanoids. Two of them are currently clearing rock on the rift floor, while one more looks to be standing, next to the stream at the top of this rift, looking down at them. Next to the furry guy standing next to the stream, you can see a male drow also looking down into the rift. They don't appear to have noticed you. You can tell from your dark vision that there is a tunnel to the north that heads to the west, and it looks like there's more opening to the north and the east, as well as east across into the rift. But your dark vision doesn't go that far.
Okay. Look back towards the party and give them some frantic hand signals, signifying that they're the people that I believe we are looking for. In order to be able to just sneak back up and just like whisper.
Okay, yeah, you retreat to that T intersection where the party is, out of sight of the drow and the furry guys. Let me give you a picture of the furry guys, because I know it's a kind of generic description.
Bugbears.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Can drows fly?
No.
They're elves,
Well,
idiot.
about as well as anybody if you get them going fast enough.
They fly with enough input.
Taking these guys on?
I mean,
can't see
yeah, that's
anything,
why we're
so-
here. Oh, I
Okay.
can fix that. They're below, correct?
No, it's 2 above, 2 below.
Yeah, hang on.
Two bugbears down, 1 bugbear up, 1 drow up.
Okay.
I think we go down there.
No.
And blast the
Here is
bugbear
where they
off
were
the cliff.
positioned.
Okay. And where did we spectate them from?
The stairs that lead up to that T intersection in the lower left of that map.
Okay.
If anything, I would say we start with drow, but
Drows are
Um,
magic casters.
Well, they're just a race.
He
They're
might
definitely
know
more magical
magic.
than a bugbear.
I was gonna say there's a higher chance of him being magic, but yeah, they're just as equal of a dispersion of casters and marshals. Did you make out what he might be when you observed him?
Did they
You
have
could tend
armor
to
on?
tell by looking at a guy.
He was wearing a chain shirt, and he had what looked to be a short sword and a small crossbow.
So he's
Wizard.
more martial. What?
I'm kidding.
You're fired.
What? I can't see. I told you I'm blind. I'm just
Oh yeah, he
guessing.
definitely looked like a wizard.
I just want to be
Okay.
included.
Okay.
Do you have the get
Did I
away
make-
from me, Amund?
Get Away from You?
Thunder wave. Is that the one that pushes?
Do I have? I think I do. Hold on, I have a lot.
I know somebody who does. Me.
No, I don't have Thunderwave.
You have thunder wave, Doe?
Oh, nope. I have Thunderous Smite.
Yeah, I got you.
I
10
have
foot
repelling.
push and
I have
thrown.
repelling blast. So I can blast 1 off. Given I
I
Oh,
could
okay. And then
blast-
we have. Yeah, he has thunderous smite, so he can blast the other one off. Just have to make sure you actually connect.
somebody else just needs to go and cut the ropes. So they can't climb
I
up.
can do that.
Yeah.
Did I make out how many ropes there were when I was down there under?
Yes.
Oh, I do have Gust of Wind.
Mm,
That's bro. That's like,
that still has save.
you can fly a kite, bro.
It looked like
It's
there
not
were
very
2
much.
ropes, one on either side of the stream, like north and south either side. Basically, there was 1 rope in front of where the upper bugbear was standing, and 1 rope in front of where the drow was standing.
Okay, so 1 rope in front of each of them. Sneak up, blasty off the edge. Cut the rope.
Relying on a paladin to sneak is not a good idea.
I could blast the bugbear off
Yo.
first, and then we could probably take a drow as long as the ropes are cut. Unless you guys think bugbears can jump up, however high that cliff is.
This isn't Baldur's Gate 3, so probably not.
You mean game of the year?
They're all equipped with rings of jumping.
Do we have any idea how high the cliff is?
From the other side, you could tell that it's probably about 20 feet or so.
So even if they wanted to climb, even if it took us like a round to cut the rope, they're not climbing.
Yeah.
Given the rough nature of it, you'd think that it is possible to climb up and down, but it would probably require an athletics check.
Yeah. I like the plan of launching BB off, rushing in, attacking D, cutting the R's. Nobody else likes that plan?
I'm
I mean-
enjoying it.
It's the plan that we've been discussing. So, how do we want to do it? And I have an idea for the paladin stealth.
Let's hear it.
Doe, can you swim?
Yes.
So you already know where I'm going with this, then.
I hop in the river. Set
Well,
the scene
back
up.
in the lake and swim through the tunnel, and if you
I
don't
use
come out, we should tie a rope to you still, real quick, that you can disconnect from. If you don't come, like if that river doesn't come this way, if it goes up somewhere and then circles back around and comes back, like if you start moving to the west, like you bank the wrong direction, start pulling back on the rope and we'll pull you out. But once the rope goes slack, I'll just take up the slack and then he'll be basically in position
so
to
I
pop
need
out
to
and mighty smite. Hiding in the water is going to be much more your friend than trying to walk up to somebody sneaking.
yeah. So I'll do that then.
Okay. So you're getting in the water?
Get in the water and swim around for you.
All right. So you get in the water and start heading towards that river tunnel to the north. As you do, what is your passive perception in this dark
Probably
pool?
9.
I'm on 15 passive, and I'm right on the edge feeding out rope as he goes, because like I said, if it doesn't go the direction we want it to go, if it banks to the west, having the rope to pull him back will make it easier.
So Doris would see this. It only requires an 8. But as you get towards that tunnel, you can see that something just wedged in kind of the rocky crevice at the edge of this pool. And as you get closer, because it's also in the direction you need to go, you realize that it looks to be a skeleton. About 10 feet off the shore, 10 feet under the water. You can see several old-looking arrows lodged in the skeleton's ribcage. And on one hand that's extended towards the stream that you're swimming towards, it looks to have been brandishing like a wand, and you can see what looks to be rings on that finger, on the fingers of that hand.
I'm gonna grab the hand.
Okay, yeah, it's just a skeleton. The hand kind of just falls apart as you grab it, and so you end up with 2 rings that look to be of a shiny silvery metal, and a wand.
Yay!
As you hold the wand, you can tell that it is magical.
I'm gonna put that in a pot.
Okay.
And then other than that, is there anything like blocking my path to
Nope.
get to where I need to be?
That wasn't even blocking, it was just something you saw on the way there.
Oh, okay. Cool.
But yeah, you're able to get into that tunnel. What are the rest of you doing as you do that? Or are you guys waiting for him to make a splash on the other side and then you're rushing in?
No, I was gonna get
gonna-
ready.
Yeah, I was panning out the rope until it goes slack, and then I'm going to pull it back, and then get in a position to snipe somebody in the first surprise round.
So where exactly do you think that is?
Sniping somebody?
Tell me where you're going to be.
South wall, first notch. That first
Okay.
half square.
Okay. Is there anybody else that's going to be in the room to start with?
Yeah, I'd like to get to
Me?
an angle to where my repelling blast would knock the bugbear off the cliff. So just wrap around.
Okay, so you're going to the north, close to the stream.
Not crossing it, but
Yep, I understand. Bruce, I know Dorsey, you're in the stream heading that way. Bruce, where are you going to be?
I'm just probably gonna follow.
you're cutting out.
Sorry, I'll be back in like 2 minutes.
He's gonna stay at the bottom of the
He's-
stairs, out of line of sight.
Yeah, bottom of the stairs. I'm going to light the place up with flasks of oil, so he'll be able to see once that happens.
Okay. Well, then I will need stealth checks from Alondra and Amon, then. Since Bruce is out of sight, doesn't need to worry about it. So, yeah, you guys are getting into position, but a mun hits a rock, which hits the water, and the drow turns. The bugbear doesn't seem to notice, but the drow turns. And you guys should roll initiative.
Is he surprised?
He is not, no.
Yeah. Among the elusive just got caught.
Elusive in water.
Elusive to shark people, not dark elves.
Offensive to call him that.
What's that? Shark people or dark elves?
Shark people.
All right.
Bastard beat me out.
He did. As that drow turns, drawing his short sword, he's also going to yell out in a guttural language, you know, something that would probably sound more like.
Good
And-
old undercommon.
No, you think it's more goblin. And
He's
he's.
trying under.
I understand. And what type of armor is Amun wearing?
Studded leather.
And what's Alondra wearing?
Studded leather.
Okay, well, Amun's closer. So he's going to run up to Amun and try to stab you with his short sword.
I'm wearing
So, just to be clear, the drow is aware of me with an 18.
When he turns around to look at Amun, you're out in the open. You were relying on silence to get in position without being detected. You have no cover.
Yeah, I was trying to stay up against the wall. That's why I specified.
I understand.
Nook.
Yes, you're in that nook, but the nook is exposed.
Okay.
Sorry, it's just there's no cover to hide
No
behind.
cover. Yep. I was just double checking to make sure that.
All right. Amun, does a 20 hit you?
Both do.
Both do. Okay.
It is 15.
Okay. So that is a total of 14 points of piercing damage as he stabs you twice with it.
Hellish rebuke.
Okay. I believe that's a dex save, yes?
It is a deck save for half. It passes.
Alrighty. Well, I mean, it looks like he burned. He just dodged most of it.
Alright.
Alright, but that is it for him. Amun, it is your turn.
Fucking dickhead. Alright. Can I? I'd be at disadvantage trying to shoot the bugbear still on.
Yes, you have an enemy within melee.
Okay, Pi's there for a reason. I will summon a tentacle and then stab him with a rapier.
Okay. Roll to hit. Okay. Which one was that?
The melee with the drow.
Yeah, you said you were hitting him with something and then summoning a tentacle, so which one was that?
Oh, the rapier, sorry.
Ah, okay. Well, the rapier hits.
Da, da, da.
Alrighty. That hurts him. And your tentacle
Tentacle.
also hits him.
Nice.
Indeed. Yeah, he does not look happy about that. Anything else?
No, that'd be my turn.
Okay. Alondra.
Well, since he sees me, I will take his eyes. I aim for his head.
Ah, okay. I was waiting for you to follow up with a description on that. A 12 does not hit him, however.
Oh well. That's it.
All right. Bruce.
Is everything lit up now?
Nope, nothing's been lit. It's all pitch
No,
black.
I wanted to get the first round off, and then I'm gonna throw out blasts with.
I mean, you hear combat, including yelling bugbears and a drow, but what do?
I'll just see if I can get lucky and take a radiant sunbolt shot at anyone standing up on the ledge.
Well, you
Based on
hear a
where-
bugbear kind of in that direction.
Yep.
So go ahead and make your shot at disadvantage.
Well, sorry, how far am I away from them?
Unknown. You can hear them, but that doesn't really give you much distance. Not in this type
Well,
of
just
cavern.
I have 30 feet of range, is why I'm.
So make your attack roll at disadvantage. And then you'll find out if you hit anything.
Probably not.
All right. You can see from the flash of the beam that it would have hit him had he been in the spot you shot at. It did go far enough. But yeah, that does
Did
not hit
go
his
far
arm.
enough.
It did go far enough, but that did not hit his AC.
Okay. That's it.
Okay. The bugbears, however, are surprised. Doris, you are in the water. And now you can see with your dark vision that the opening of the tunnel as it curved to the east would have gone to the stream. That's when everything kicked off. And so you can see, if you were to swim forward, you can see the floor of the stream slowly coming up. It gets too shallow to swim underneath the water in anymore. But where you would emerge from it would put you only about 5 feet from the drow. You'd be standing in the water, which is difficult terrain, so moving around and that's going to be a little slower.
Even though I can swim in water.
Say again?
Even though I got. Hold on.
You are breaking up. Say again.
Oh, I was saying, never mind. I thought I had something with Triton that would allow me to just disregard that as difficult terrain whatsoever.
That'd be neat.
But I don't.
You don't? Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, it's like only a foot deep, so even if you have a swim speed, it's not really sufficient to walk through without, you know what I mean?
Yeah, which sucks. Alright. Anyways, so I will
So what are you doing?
Thunderous Smite the Drow.
You're gonna thunder snipe the drow.
Thunderous Smite the Drow.
Ah, okay. Sorry, getting garbled. But yeah, as you emerge from the water, you will have advantage, as he did not know you were there. He simply was not looking at the water. He noticed the people. Alas, that does not hit him.
Oh, shit.
Anything else?
No, I wish I was one more level higher so I could take 2 attacks, but alas.
Yep. All right. His turn. He does not like this. This is bad. He yells out more guttural language in Goblin, gesturing kind of at you guys, and then he's going to take the disengage action. And he's going to jump over the water 10, 20, 30 feet, would get him to the corner of the tunnel that goes to the northwest. But that takes his action. He is not a rogue, so he can't take a bonus action to do that, so he is all done. Aman.
Was that the Drow?
Yeah, that was a drow. He took the disengage action.
Okay, just making sure.
Yep, that's why he couldn't attack.
Yeah, can I do a repelling blast at the bugbear still to knock him off the edge?
Yeah, absolutely. Roll to hit. A 16 will hit him.
Okay, good.
Okay, and then he's tossed 10 feet, right? No save?
Yeah.
Alright, so he gets knocked off. He falls that distance, taking additional bludgeoning damage from the fall. He sounds pained by that, though you lose line of sight when he goes off the cliff edge.
And then how far did the drow get? 30 feet?
Yeah, he's 30 feet from you.
Can I move the tentacle over and hit him?
Yes. That does not hit him.
And I... Ugh. Okay, let me look at the map real quick. So he's going up into the north. Can I go... Nah, I wouldn't be able to get line of sight. I don't want to get into melee with him.
I want to be clear, you have line of sight on him.
Yeah. I don't have any other attacks or anything. I want to get into line of sight of that hallway, but those are 10-foot squares.
Yes.
Can I get as close to him as possible without being in melee?
Yeah, you can go 25 feet forward, which would put you 10 feet away from him.
And I'll yell at someone to get the ropes in my turn.
All right, Elandra.
All right. So who's up on top?
Just the drow 50 feet to the north. He looks like he's at that corner where it turns into the hallway heading west out of this cavern.
Okay. Well, in that case,
You can hear the angry bugbear noises coming from down that escarpment to the east.
Yep. So I'd like to use my item interaction as I'm moving to drop a flask of oil. Like lighting it and dropping it.
Lighting it and dropping it's more than just an item interaction. Pick one.
Okay, well, lighting it, then using my action to drop it.
Okay,
To both
that you can do. Yep, so there's now a burning pool of oil spreading out near the stream as you move north. You said you were moving north, yes?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, I'd be able to get to the stream. I haven't moved, so.
Right, yeah, I was just making sure you didn't say east or something.
That's it.
All right, how close are you trying to get to him?
I'm trying to go for the ropes.
Okay. I mean, the closest rope is 25 feet from your starting position.
Yeah, that's what the first flask was for.
Oh, so you're dropping it on the rope.
Correct.
Gotcha.
To light up the room and deal with one of the ropes.
Okay. Because you just said like on your way there, so that's why I'm trying to be clear about where you're dropping it.
I was lighting it on my way there and then dropping it. I didn't specify on the rope. That's my bad.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's it.
So you're standing in the pool of burning oil?
Well, no, I was planning on walking up to it and putting it in front of me on the
How much movement speed do you have?
30.
Okay.
You said it was 25.
It's 25 from you. Yeah, so you're moving 20 is kind of chucking it right in front of you.
Yes.
Okay. I just want to be clear so I know where you're standing. Okay, yeah, so you light that on fire. It looks like it's burning away at the ropes, which will be bad for him. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Okay, Bruce. You can see in there from the big torchlit of oil.
There be light.
Indeed. You hear angry
Always
bugbear noises from the east. About 40 feet from you to the north, you can see the drow.
I'll move 30 or 40 feet towards the drow, but so that I'm 10 feet away from them, if that makes sense.
So you're going at like an angle so you end up being east of them?
Yeah.
Okay, done.
And then I will, yeah, I'll just launch. I'll use a key point and launch some bolt attacks at them.
Okay. Roll to hit. That does give you line of sight down that hall, which you can see looks to go to a set of stairs heading upward, about 10 feet to a platform, like a landing. One of those will hit.
I'll use a luck point on that first one.
Sure. Two hits then.
So 18 radiant damage.
Alright.
That's it.
Alright, he looks to be bloodied. However, he does not appear to be bleeding blood, but rather this kind of almost like grayish brown goop instead of blood leaking out of him.
Gross.
Indeed. Alright, the bugbears. Well, the one to the south is going to see that the top is now on fire. He's going to be making more angry bugbear noises. He's going to shift over and try to climb the raw escarpment, avoiding the rope that's on fire. Because that just looks like a bad idea. He is smart enough not to climb up the burning rope right in front of him. Let's see. So that will require a strength athletics check. He barely makes it up. But he does climb up. Let's see. That will put him next to Alondra. And he's going to swing with his club at you, Alondra.
All right.
I don't think he hits, though.
He makes an effort.
Mm-hmm. The other two are... The guy's going to stand up, and then they're going to start trying to climb up. The injured one's going to grab the rope. The other guy's going to have to settle for rock climbing. And he makes it up. The fresh one is going to run over to Bruce, and he's going to try to hit you with his club. He misses. And the angry one is going to... he's going to take the dash action and run into melee with a Mun and Doris. He's bloodied, by the way. But he is pissed.
Lovely.
Alright. That's all they can do. Doris.
Yay.
Bloodied bugbear and melee with you.
You just making.
Roll to hit. That hits him.
I'm just gonna make sure this guy dies real quick. I'm gonna pump a divine smite into it. Does he die?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, what weapon are you using?
Great axe.
Ah, excellent. So you just bring... He gets all angry. He runs right at you. You swing your radiantly charged axe and take his head from his shoulders. His body just continues with momentum as it smacks the meaty thud into the rock wall next to you. Anything else?
Silently pump I pump my fist just a little bit and I get ready for the next one.
Okay. The drow. Is going to... let's see, no one's melee with him, so he's going to run up the stairs. 20. And around the corner, out of sight. You hear footfalls in the distance.
Okay.
Amon.
Yeah. I like to get into an angle to the bugbear and Alondra.
You don't have to move. If you shoot that one, he goes off the edge.
Yeah, I'll shoot him.
All right, roll to hit. You miss.
Yep. And where's the closest bugbear? Is that Bruce?
The closest bugbear is Alondra, 25 feet from you.
And my tentacle is 5 feet behind me. I can move it 30 feet.
That's enough. I can get to him.
Yeah, and hit that with a tentacle.
Roll to hit. That hits. All right, more angry bugbear noises.
And then I'll just get line of sight to the hallway to see what direction he headed.
How much movement speed do you got?
30.
Okay. So you actually hear it on so you head to that corner. You can see that the hallway goes forward, up a set of stairs, and then down south.
Okay. I'll just stay right there at that hallway. And into my turn.
Okay. Alondra, there is an angry bugbear in melee with you.
Oh, that's nice. I disengage and move 60 feet towards the drow.
Okay. Let's see. So you're there. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. 60 feet would get you to the bottom of those stairs.
All right.
You do not currently see the drow.
That's it.
More angry bugbear noises. Bruce.
How far is the drow from me now?
Unknown. You've lost sight.
40 feet. Run in the same direction as them?
You know you're in melee with a bugbear, yes?
I did not. Okay. I will. I mean, fuck it. I got con. I'll take the opportunity. I'll still take off after the drow.
Okay. Well, the bugbear is going to swing his club at you and you run away.
I'm a genius.
Indeed. All right. How much movement speed you got?
40.
40?
Ooh, yes.
Okay. So that'd be 10, 20, 30. 40 feet gets you to the top of those stairs. You can see that the hall goes 10 feet to the south before hooking more to the west with more stairs.
Then I'll bonus action dash. Keep going.
Okay. Bonus action dash.
Or just, I'm sorry, I'll just dash for now, I guess. I don't.
Okay. So those stairs look to go up another 10 feet to a hall for 20 feet before opening up to a chamber.
I still don't see the drow?
No. From the looks of it, he might have run around a corner. After you dashed and moved 10 feet, this is what you would see.
And I'm to the furthest west square?
To the furthest east square. You see that corner on the right of the image where it goes south and then west? That's where you are. You're at the bottom of that set of stairs that goes up to the door.
And I still have 30 feet of dash left?
Yes.
Then yeah, I'll move up to the top of the stairs past those two walls.
Yeah, that gets you to the opening to look into this chamber.
Yeah.
Alright, and you can see 6 cracked marble pillars line the walls of the hall, the north end of which stands a 9-foot-tall statue of a dwarf seated on a throne. A mighty stone warhammer across his lap. Large emeralds gleam in the statue's eyes. The dust and debris covering the floor has been swept to one side, and a campsite of sorts now spreads in front of the statue. Half a dozen bedrolls and packs are neatly arranged around a rough-built fire pit, and a wooden table stands on the west side of the room between 2 pillars. You can see, standing in front of the pillar, a dark elf dressed in black leather armor and robes. He clutches a black staff with a carved spider at the top. And next to him you see the bloodied drow with a chain shirt. I have to roll a couple more people for initiative. Give me a second. All right, this guy. All right, Bruce, it is still your turn. You've expended all that movement.
It's just the dark elf and the drow in there, though.
Yes.
That I see. Okay. Are there
That you
bats
can
on the
see,
ceiling?
yes. Say again?
Are there bats on the ceiling?
No. No. There are, however, 4 giant spiders.
Tell you what I'm gonna do.
Say again?
I'm gonna now spend a key point. Bonus action. And make my way back out to where I came from.
Okay.
Brave Sir Robin, run away.
Nope, 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 nope.
All right. How much does that get you, movement speed wise?
I had 20 left. It gives me 40 total.
So you have 60 feet that you can move back to the party?
Yeah.
All right. That puts you at the bottom of that first set of stairs. That basically you're at the set of stairs that goes to the stream room.
It should get me to basically exactly where I was before, right?
You're 20 feet off from that. Is my understanding of your movement.
Oh, okay. Then I guess I only had like. Whatever. As long as I'm just gonna fill the party and be like, hey guys, there's a big room up there with what I'm pretty sure is a wizard. Or giant. So I didn't want to take that on by myself. We should probably focus. And that'll be my turn.
Okay. Bugbear. His friend ran away, so the bugbear's going to charge up to you, Bruce, and try and give you a welcome back clubbing.
You.
As he hits you for 11 points of bludgeoning damage. Things happen outside of everyone's view. Doris.
Hello. Are there any more bugbears around?
Yeah, there's the one that currently is clubbing Bruce. He's 30 feet away from you.
Oh, well, I will take care of him.
Okay. You run up to him. That hits. All right. You hurt him. Anything else?
Nope, that's it. Wait. Channel Divinity, Inspiring Smite as bonus action after dealing damage with Divine Smite. I can grant temporary HP to myself. I gotta roll that real quick. All right, I have that much temp HP.
All right. Let's see. He's out of sight doing stuff. Aman.
One bear, one bear on homie, other bear next to cliff ish.
Yes, there's the bugbear that previously Elandra was next to, that I forgot about on their turn. I guess he was just having a tantrum. But he's over there, yeah, all alone.
Can I move east enough to try to shoot him off?
Yes. Roll to hit.
Son of a bitch.
You miss.
And how far was he?
40 feet from you.
40 feet.
Your tentacle's already over there by him.
Yeah, I was smacking with the tentacle.
Sure, roll to hit. Yes. All right.
He's 40 feet. I'll back. How far is the party from me?
You're basically in the middle.
You're basically in the middle of them, right?
Yeah, I mean the party's a little spread out, but yeah, you're not like out on the extreme edge or anything.
I guess they'll stay right there.
All right. Elandra.
All right, so we're dealing with the bugbears and then moving in.
Potentially.
Yes or no? Are we dealing with the bugbears and leaving, or are we dealing with the bugbears and moving in?
Dealing bugbears moving in.
Okay. I deal with the bugbear.
All right,
Can I
which
see
one? You can see two.
Which one looks worse off?
The one you left behind.
Well, I would like to send him on his merry way back to the bottom.
Okay. Well, roll to hit.
Is he within 80?
Yes. You hit him.
That should totally count as a crit.
You wish.
2 19s. Come on, dice. All right, 15 piercing.
Bugbear's looking to be near death.
That's it.
Okay. Skitter. Bruce. Bruce?
Still a bugbear left in front of me.
Yeah. Still have bugbear in melee with you.
Take a swing with my short sword.
Rolled it.
Robin.
Not tonight. Anything else?
He's already bloodied, huh?
No, he is not.
Oh. Is Doris here with me though, fighting this
Yes.
bugbear? Then yeah, I'm not gonna. We might have a lot to deal with, and hold off on an action economy till then.
All right. Bugbears. Well, Bruce, he's going to keep trying to introduce you to his stick. Does a 13 hit Bruce?
Sure don't.
Okay. The other one is going to take the dash action and come charging into melee with his friend. Because why not? He gets.
Hello.
Unfortunately, he cannot take an action. Doris.
Yes.
So there's two bugbears in melee with you. One looks to be near death. The other is slightly injured.
Let's go with the slightly injured one.
Sure, roll to hit at the slightly injured one. That hits.
I'm tossing those divine smite in this.
Sure.
Two D six. Oh no, it's 2d8.
Oh yeah. From skull to hip, he's cut right down the middle. He is the two halves of a bugbear now.
I'm starting to get the hang of this.
Anything else?
No. No, that's it.
Amon.
Okay, so I'm with the last bugbear.
Yes.
Guess I'll move the tentacle 30 feet. With 10-foot reach, I could hit it.
No, they had to dash to get over there. He's further than 30 feet from the tentacles position.
But he moved. I was 40 feet away, right?
Yes.
Let's move. Okay, I'll move the tentacle towards him, and then I'll disengage and go on the other side of the party.
Huh?
Can I disengage and move to like the other side of the party?
Yeah, you can.
Or was he near death?
He is near death.
Ah, fuck it. I'll attack him. I won't move.
All right, roll to hit.
Well,
You do not hit him. Anything else?
no, that'd be it.
Elandra.
Still one guy up, it sounds like.
Yes.
I'd like to check his elevation.
You missed.
Well, he was shorter than I expected. That's it.
Okay. Bruce.
Still a bugbear on me?
Indeed.
He getting short sworded.
Yes, he is.
Can I actually use a luck point?
Yeah, you can if you want.
I don't. Oh, let's freaking go.
All right, yeah. Yeah, you basically like reach up, grab him by the scruff to pull him down to like to your level, and you just stab your short sword right into his face.
I'm not a halfling this time. I'm a genasi.
Right. He's tall. He's like 8 feet tall.
So am I.
I thought you were only like 6.
No, I don't know. Yeah, whatever.
Oh, okay. Bugbears are tall. That's why I'm like, bring his face down to your level like 2 feet, and then just stab him in the face, and he falls over dead. So at this point,
If you were a halfling, you would have climbed him.
at this point, you guys are out of initiative. And I think that is where we will call it for this evening.
Cool.